No, this is not Sugar. This is August D. This is straight August D. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. Y'all, okay, first, okay, I had to go back and watch the video again. I got tears in my eyes, y'all. Like, gotta go, let's turn this on. Y'all don't see this? Okay, again. Please watch this and think about the title, Shadow Ego. Okay, let's think about this. Okay, y'all ever heard of the id, the ego, and the superego? Let's talk about this. All right, let's start it from the beginning. Okay, so we have at the beginning, we have Yoongi talking about what he wants to be. He wants to be the king. He wants it all mine. I want to be rich. I want to be a rock star. This is what he wants. And he's talking about, I've got a big dream. I think about how far I go, but then he keeps thinking about, the shadow's going to swallow him. You hear a lot of anxiety in his lyrics here. And, it's gotten bigger. Oh my God, it's swelling. And here's the purpose of the super ego. Let's think about this. Let's think about this first part of the music video as the super ego. So in Freud's psychology of the first personality theory, the super ego, it's basically, think of it like it's the ideal version of ourselves. Basically what the super ego does, let me see if I can read this for you. Okay, the super ego incorporates the values and morals of society, which are learned from one's parents or from others. It develops around the age of 3 to 5 years old. The super's ego function is to control the id's impulses. This is important, especially those which society forbids. It also has a function to persuade the ego to turn to moralistic goals rather than simple realistic ones, and to strive for perfection. One of the things that the superego can do is to punish the ego and the id by causing feelings of guilt and anxiety. You see the lyrics in this. They are very, very anxiety driven. Think if I get to this top, what's going to happen? It's going to swallow me up. He's thinking about everything, So basically, if you don't behave a certain way that superego wants, it falls short of the ideal self, and it can be punished by the superego through guilt. The superego can also reward us through this ideal self of when we behave properly, making us feel proud. So the superego wants us to, in our personality psyche, wants us to behave the best we can, and when we don't, it will punish us with anxiety. That's important, because you look at the lyrics at this first part of the song. Look, y'all, watch this in 3. You're gonna have to watch this in 3 parts, y'all. Here at 1 minute and 14 seconds, we see Yoongi standing there, and we see the shadows, quote unquote, about to come up after him. Think of that as the id. The shadows is the id. We'll get to that in a second. And the superego can punish both of the ego and the id. It's called a neurotic psyche. So basically, when your superego takes over, that's when you get those feelings of anxiety, those panic attacks. That's something that Yoongi has dealt with for a long time. And when it gets up to that point, it's like you don't feel like you can enjoy yourself, even you're trying to be the best that you can. You don't feel like you can enjoy yourself, so it's punishing both, and that's where you get those feelings of anxiety. I know I'm kind of talking. I'm super excited right now. So let's keep going. Now, I know running away could be an option too. Pause, but my growing shadow swallows me and becomes a monster. So basically his id is the I'm gonna get to that in a second, but the id, think of it as it's the primal part of you. I'm just gonna say it's the primal part of you, and that's the part that you don't want it to take over you, but you feel it coming up, you know. Now, fast forward here, 127. This is important. This is important. You all see this. I'm not sure if this is what it's supposed to be. This is what I'm taking from it. Look at this. Yoongi is on the stage. You have the lights shining down above him, and below him are the shadows. He's in the middle. Right here on the stage represents the ego. The ego is who we are in the I think it's in the conscious state. So basically, it's the reality. The ego represents the reality. This is where we are. He's right in the middle, so you can see like heaven, earth, and hell, super ego, and id. So let's read about the ego. The ego is that part of the id which has been modified by the direct influence of the external world. The ego develops to mediate between the unrealistic id and the external real world. It is the decision-making component of the personality. Ideally, the ego works by reason, whereas the id is chaotic and unreasonable. The ego operates according to reality, a principle, working out realistic ways of satisfying its demands, often compromising or postponing satisfaction to avoid negative consequences of society. The ego considers social realities and norms, etiquette, and rules in deciding on how to behave. So it's the human factor in us. Where if there's a God factor and a devil factor, we're the human factor. You know, we try to balance between wanting to be the best, our best selves, and pleasing everyone else, and then also pleasing our id, the internal desire to, you know, for greed and, you know, the lust and all that stuff. You know, like Freud made the analogy of the id being like a horse, while the ego is the rider. The ego is like the man on a horse's back who has to hold in check the superior strength of horse. So it's like we have to balance these parts in ourselves, and this is something that's, you know, it's been almost explored a bit back in previous albums, you know, good versus evil. How are we balancing dark and light within ourselves? You know, and here again, it's almost like a further explanation of this dark and lightness. This is part of our own psyche. It's us. It's all one part. All right, let's go. Now watch this change up here. Right here at 2 minutes and 6 seconds, we see the sound change and the tone change. Listen, he's still saying the same things, but it's like on the flip side of the superego, here's the it. What was that? Hold on. Did you see that? Okay, I just now saw that. Right here at the part at, right there. Oh, are you late too? That is their, okay. We're gonna explore that in a second. I didn't see this. Oh, are you late too? So that's one of their early albums. We're gonna have to go back and explore this, okay? We're gonna have to go back and explore it, okay? So let's keep going. So here we have, you see how the colors changed? It's darker, it's simple. That's important. Now listen to the lyrics. He's just basically giving out simple demands. Yeah, I'm you, you are me, I'm you, now you do know. We are one body, sometimes we will clash. You can never break me off, this you must know. Okay. I see you, I see y'all. Do y'all see this? Okay, let's talk about this. So this last part, in my opinion, represents the in Freudian psychology. Let's look at this. So the id, let's read about what is the id. The id is the primitive and instinctive component of personality. It consists of the inherited, i.e. biological components of the personality at birth, including the sex instinct, the eros, which contains the libido, and the aggressive death instinct, Thanatos. Let's keep going. The id is impulsive. and unconscious part of our psyche, which responds directly and immediately to basic urges, needs, and desire. Basic urges, needs, and desire. The personality of a newborn child is all id, and only later does it develop a superego and an ego. Let's keep going. The id remains infantile in its function throughout a person's life and does not change with time or experience. As it is not in touch with the external world, the id is not affected by reality, logic, or the everyday world. It operates within the unconscious part of the mind. So let's look at this part of the lyrics here. The lyrics, if you notice, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I want to be rich. The words are very short, whereas the first part of the lyrics of this song were very wordy, very lyrical, very intertwined. Whereas the very latter part of this song is very basic, very one-part phrases. You know, I want to be rich. I want to be the best. I want to be a rock star. And this represents the id in the Freudian psychology. And that's what they're integrating into this song here. All right. Okay, I had to catch my breath there for a second. I'm trying, like, my mind is so blown right now. This is brilliant. They're using Freudian psychology throughout this entire video here. So it's showing here that, now watch this part here. Yeah, I'm you, you are me, now do you know? Yeah, you are me, I'm you, now do you know? We are one body, sometimes we clash. Hey, you can never break me off, this you must know. Yeah, you can't break me off whatever you do. You'll be at ease if you admit it too. Yeah, you can succeed or fail, whichever way you flow. You can't escape wherever you go. And you are me, and now do you know. So these lyrics here it's basically the id taking over. It's the basic personality, the primitive instinct of ourselves, our wants and our desires, regardless of whether they are good or not. And what here you see the id explaining, yeah, you are me, I'm you, now do you know? You can't separate this part of me. This is I'm still part of you. The id is still part of you. So it's like it's almost like a battle between your three selves, your super ego, and your id. You're battling, and like here at this point, the id is taking over the shadow, and because you see, oh, I just saw another level. There's layers. Message. Okay, let's go. Here's another layer here, because you see now, after the lights kind of blank out. Now Yoongi is now off of the podium. Do you see this? Y'all see this? At 2:16. Oh God, I'm freaking out. Yo, I study psychology and sociology a lot, and my brain is like, look here at 2:16. Oh. Yoongi on the podium sits down. And then up rises Yoongi in the crowd with the shadows. This represents the ego sitting down and the it is taking over. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this brilliance? Do y'all freaking see? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this right now? I can't, this direct. I can't even like sit down. I'm just like, oh. Let's keep going. I'm freaking out right now. I'm freaking out because this is freaking brilliant. That was included something. We're gonna go back here. Now I gotta listen to the whole album. Okay, because I did not know that "Oh Are You Late Too" was actually a song on the album. I just thought it was the name of the album. I did not know it was actually a song. See, that's my bad for not going back and listening to the older stuff. So we're just gonna have to go back through here. I'm gonna go back and we're gonna listen to the song.
Nothing lasts forever. You only live once. So, live a life. Like
do y'all hear?
Take chances and never regret.
I'm so my
Never be late to do what you want to do. Right now.
Yo!
Because at one point of Sunday, everything you did.
Literally got tears in my eyes.
Exactly what you would be.
This is what it goes. The map of the soul shadow. I'm shook. I'm legit shook right now. Just like how Persona was the intro for the comeback trailer for School of Affair. Oh my god. The intro to "Oh Are You Late Too." That is the basis of the song for Shadow. My mind is on the wall right now. It is so blown. Just blown. I can't believe they interjected this much Freudian psychology into this one video alone. I love my psychology classes and my sociology classes when I was in school. Those were my thing. And just see this so forth put, talking about the mental psyche. I can't believe this. I literally can't. I guess I can't. I can believe it's BTS. They've been doing this stuff. But it's just, there's so many layers to that. There's probably so many more. I'm gonna have to go back and reanalyze. My mind is too lit, right? Too lit, too blown, to process anything else. So I'm gonna have to let this marinate and watch this again. And y'all, I cannot wait. I hope y'all get a chance to check out this album too. Sorry that I've been away for a bit. I just hope I can continue to making videos for y'all, and thank you guys for just tuning in my channel, and I love you guys, so I'm excited. So I hope y'all are too, and I will see y'all soon.